27, but in the 80s, women were in that like bow tie, big shoulder pads, like horrible professional achievement, like whatever. And I have said to people, and they don't believe me, that it never really occurred to me that the things that were happening to me at work were about gender. I just refused to see. I was the first person here to have a baby and come back to work. And then I had two babies. I was also the first person to say, I don't think I'd like to work every day. And this was before, and professional people didn't do that, certainly not in the 80s. And this was before there was voicemail. I didn't even have an answering machine. So the notion that you could say, I'm only going to work Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, but be a professional was bizarre at best. And there was a woman who had done that. I talk about her. It's the only person I say she was my mentor. This woman had been in the business a long time. She had very different goals from mine. She wanted to run an agency. I never wanted to run an agency. So the role of mentoring at that time was just to kind of have people listen to you and say, and just help you consider what you did. So me as a mentor, I want to see if somebody's good, and then I can give them advice that's personal advice. So if those two combinations. So when they tell people to get a mentor, I always think they should really tell you to look around, and as you're working, realize that any of those people that you work with could be a mentor, or try to work for people that you respect. I always say to people, pick by people. Pick your job by who you're going to work with, because that's going to help you inherently. There are a number of women that think I'm their mentor. So I spoke to one of these women on Friday, and she's a very high-achieving person, and she has an MBA, and her husband's a consultant. She's young, probably almost 40, has two little kids. Sometimes I'll talk to her and I'll say, look, this is for me, but I'm not sure this is for you, because I don't know if what you want in the end is what I wanted. I really believe that and they could be, I don't care if it's true, like, did I put brakes on my professional life the way women do because I'm a woman and I didn't see myself in a leadership role and whatever, which is the mentor thing is more about the personal and professional. So, and the personal is the harder part to manage. You don't have to know what they're doing. I think it's about listening. I think it's about offering suggestions, but it's not about telling people what to do. I think mentoring is actually more of, if you're going to be good at it, it's more of a lean out position. And I think it's hard to know how to do that. It's hard when you're a parent. It's hard when you're a spouse. It's hard.